at all possible. Valencia going back on it, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Here's Mookie Betts coming into this one. He's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. First pitch of the at-bat. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to fall. He can't flag it down.
I like that combination right there. Show him the curveball, and now that fastball sitting in the low 90s is going to look even faster. Nice job of mixing it up.
One out and a runner on second base. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Here's J.D. Martinez. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
J.D. Martinez.
Cobb comes set. Here's the first pitch. And that is through into center field, a base hit. Pedroia rounds third and is digging for the plate. And the runner scores from second as they cut away into that deficit here. That makes it a 5-1 contest. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland, trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Here's Jackie Bradley now. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. First pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Jones is after it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. In now, Caleb Joseph. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Now here it comes. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Bradley is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now, and standing in the fine center fielder Adam Jones. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Could have hit that with a 3-iron. A low knuckleball called for a strike. That misses. 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Betts moving to his left. 2 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manny Machado looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
He did a nice job of getting 2 outs before the 2-hitter came to the plate. Now you got the 2-hitter at the plate, and you start to move to the power. You want to keep as many of those little guys out front off the base before the big boys come up.
And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Into the windup and the pitch. Here's a 2-seamer inside to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, that 2-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Set to deal on 2-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Hard hit ball to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. His average coming in way up there in the 380s. Cobb looks in. Here's the first pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
2 outs here, and the focus needs to stay sharp. You don't want that lineup turning over in an inning if you can help it.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
Line towards center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. They keep the line moving, and Dustin Pedroia will have a chance. Ready for another chance? Dustin Pedroia. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. Here comes the first pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time, but he missed it. I guess that happens.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Too tight with that one. 3-0. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Andrew Benintendi.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Andrew Benintendi stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Jonathan Scope. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Knuckleball, strike 3 called as that thing came back over the plate. 1 away. Digging in to try it again, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Bradley is there. 2 gone. Riding in once again, Pedro Alvarez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Knuckleball, and this runs inside. He's got to back out of the way. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Benintendi going back on it. Out of here. A solo shot, and they add another.
Now batting, left fielder, Danny Valencia.
Danny Valencia stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. That one's going to find the seats. Strike one. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. And the pitch. Hit hard on the ground at first. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield. Digging in for his second at bat, Colby Rasmus. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball. Here's the 1-1 pitch now to Rasmus. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Matt, I just think he's pitching scared. Look, he's getting hit a little bit, and now he's falling behind another hitter. Challenge somebody.
And this one is over, and he works the count back to 2-2. Ready with the 2-2. Lined into left field, a base hit. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third.
Beckham.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Well, he got a high strike on a fastball right there. That's pretty unusual. Usually early in the count, you're going to see a guy work down in the zone. That high fastball, usually the put-away pitch with 2 strikes. He pitched him backwards right here. Looking at the first pitch for a strike, then takes a swing, and now you find yourself down 0-2. He's just got a battle. Spread out, get ready to swing at anything close, and make sure you don't get called out on a 3rd strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And a big strikeout there as they'll leave a couple of runners on base, and after a good. Here's Mookie Betts. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Coming in is Rasmus. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Here's J.D. Martinez looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat. Up and in there with the first pitch fastball. It's ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now.
Now with the 2-0 count and the power at the plate, it could be fireworks time. This is the kind of count he makes his money in.
3-0 now. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
The first baseman, number 18.
Now at the plate, Mitch Moreland. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Shot toward right center, and that'll get down for a base hit. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double. At the plate, Jackie Bradley Jr. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch on its way. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Look, this is a big half inning. Look, they're down a little bit right now, but if they get something going, it's still early in the game. This is a huge inning and a huge at-bat.
And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And this is going to be a foul ball. Second and third here, 1 man out. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Number 2.
Striding in, Xander Bogaerts looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. In there, 1-1. Second and third, 2 away. And there's ball 2 now. Ready with 2 balls and a strike. Hit hard on the ground to second. Scope has it. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. Digging in, Caleb Joseph. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The catcher, number 36.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here it comes. Called strike at the knees. Evens the count at 1-1. And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Benintendi going back, and it's off the green monster. And he's in there safely. He's got a double. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. 1 for 2 with a triple so far in this one. He's set, and the pitch. Now he bounces a knuckleball up to the plate for a ball. 6 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. Now a look and a throw back to second. But he is in there as they can't get him at second. The 1-1 now to Jones. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Digging in once again, Manny Machado. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Manny Machado.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The windup and the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. And a knuckleball ties him in knots there, and that's the first out. Here's Jonathan Scope now. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far. And he'll look at a first pitch curveball that's in the dirt. It's ball 1. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. 8 runs and even 10 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball. Another 1-2 delivery. Big swing and a miss at the knuckler, and now there are 2 gone. Here's Chris Davis now. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. That pitch was so slow it barely registered on the radar gun.
Yeah, Matt, we don't see too many pitches crawling to the plate like that, especially these days. That can be a really tough pitch for a hitter to wait back on. You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Blake Swihart.
Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless.
Tell you what, having a big lead early, sometimes that's not always the best thing. But I think what you got to do is still focus on 1 at bat, 1 pitch at a time, and not allow a big inning coming at you.
And he's retired here, 1 away. Into the box now, Eduardo Nunez. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Hit to short. Machado has it. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home fourth. Ready for another shot now. Dustin Pedroia. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Up next for the Red Sox,
the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Valencia is there. And that retires the side. In now is Pedro Alvarez. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Pedro Alvarez.
That smoked, but right into the shift. There is Pedroia. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Danny Valencia. He's off to a fast start in this one, 2 for 2, including a home run. And a breaking ball runs in and gets him, and I doubt there was any intent behind that. Stepping in, Colby Rasmus. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A little roller toward the hole. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out. Digging in, Tim Beckham. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. From the stretch. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Bradley on the run. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Ready once again, Mookie Betts. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. Here's the first pitch to him. And the changeup just missed the inside corner. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Now that's popped up. Alvarez is there for it. 1 away. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. It was a walk in his last trip. Into the windup and the pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air into foul territory behind first. There to pull it in is Alvarez, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He's got a couple of doubles thus far, so we'll see if he can keep it up. Back up the middle, taken in by Machado. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Digging in and looking for more, Caleb Joseph. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point. Hard hit ball to second. Up with the ball is Pedroia. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in once again, Adam Jones. He's got a homer and a triple to this point in the game. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Now here it comes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. On the move is Betts. 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Manny Machado. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order. Ready once again, Jonathan Schoop. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Ripped down the line, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Here's Chris Davis. Now.
Designated hitter, Chris Davis.
First delivery to him on the way. Fouled straight back. And now the Red Sox will get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. There to get it is Pedroia. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and the Oriole threat goes by. Ready for another chance? Jackie Bradley Jr. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
And that's lifted the other way out to left. Valencia has a read on it. He's got it one away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Xander Bogaerts. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart. He's 0-for-2 thus far in this one. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
1-1, here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and that's through for a hit. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez.
Third baseman, Eduardo Nunez.
Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. First and second now, one man out. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Here's the second baseman now, Dustin Pedroia.
Dustin Pedroia.
From the stretch. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball one. Here it comes, 1-0. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Chopped weakly to the left. And the throw to first will be in time, so the Red Sox come up empty in the inning. In now is Pedro Alvarez.
Leading off for the Orioles, first baseman number 2.
Infield in the
Pedro
overshift here.
Alvarez.
Now the pitch. And he misses inside with that one. Ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Look out. 2-0 now.
You know, sometimes it takes a pitcher a few pitches to get going, but those two pitches weren't even close. Falls behind in the count, 2-0. It's time to start getting locked in.
Swinging on 2-0, and it's chopped foul at the plate. Hit in the air to center field. Bradley is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Danny Valencia. He's off to a fast start in this one. 2 for 2, including a home run. Ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one. So I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
Knuckleball taken there, and that'll even it up at 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away. Into the box now, Colby Rasmus. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he is out on the tag.
It's time for the
Striding in once again, Andrew Benintendi. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Andrew Benintendi.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Now here's the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Line to the right side, and Rasmus looks this one in for the first out. So stepping in,
Right fielder Mookie Betts.
number 29 takes the mound as he's been called upon to pitch.
Baltimore, number 29.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Valencia looking up, and it's gone into the monster seats. Digging in to try it again, J.D. Martinez. He enters this at-bat 1 for 2 with a walk. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Matt, I'm telling you, pitchers are stubborn, right? He gives up a home run on that very same pitch, but he came back with it. This time he got it down. He's stubborn. I'm going to come back, I'm going to throw it again, but I'm going to execute it. And he did. That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
Outside, 2-1. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. And that changeup didn't tempt anybody and misses for ball 3.
Well, this has been a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in a driver's seat to see a heater that he can do something with.
Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Mitch Moreland.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Mitch Moreland comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Jackie Bradley Jr. is on deck. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
The batter, center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr. Your attention, please. Now
So with a
pitching for the
left-handed hitter
Orioles,
waiting, they'll go to their
number
own
55,
left-hander out of the bullpen.
Josh
And now a
Edger.
right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. There's a fastball that just misses ball 1. Pickoff move to second, and he'll be back in standing up. Runners are at first and second with one away. Dribbled to the right side. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Here's Xander Bogaerts now, looking to cut into that big deficit they've got in front of them. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball to start things out here. Not close. It's a ball and no strikes. The 1-0 delivery. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. Right side, hit hard. And that is into right field. A base hit. And the runner from third scores as they try to work their way back into this one. Digging in the switch hitter, Blake
Swihart.
Michael Givens is called upon to pitch, really needing that double play ball. Bases are loaded here with only one man out. He's set. Here it comes. And the changeup is way low that time.
The intent with that changeup away was one thing and one thing only. Get a double play ball. Nice job to lay off it at the plate, though.
A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Swing and a liner. And they're going to chip away some more as this is down for extra bases. 1 run scores. Bradley scores. Throw into third will not be in time, and it's a 2-run double. So coming to the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's set, now the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score. Now batting, Dustin Pedroia. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And a wild pitch here as this one's to the backstop. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now.
Now batting, left fielder, Andrew Benintendi. Your attention, please. Now
So they'll make a
pitching for
matchup
Baltimore,
move here and bring on a south. To face the left.
Zach Britton.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag. Don't want to forget about him. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. This is line to left. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And to score from third is the tying run. It's an 8-8 ball game. Stepping in.
Right fielder, Mookie Betts.
This is in the air out to right. On the move is Rasmus. But it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Next for the Red Sox, designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Darren O'Day trots in from the
Now
bullpen here as he inherits a
Orioles,
tough spot with
number
2 on and 2
56.
away.
Darren O'Day.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great check swing. That's tough to hold up on that pitch. It looks like a fastball, and the slider just breaks away from it. He's held up, though. Strong hands.
Lays off again, and it's 2-0. Here it comes, 2-0. Swing and a miss, 2-1.
That's the third slider in a row, and I'm going to tell you what, I think he'll probably throw 4 and maybe 5 if he needs it.
2-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Has a look. Now the pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. At the plate, Tim Beckham. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number. A.J. Ramos has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Ready with the 2-0. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Well, what's he looking for? 2-0 fastball right down the middle, and he took it? I don't know what he's thinking about. Maybe he thought he was going to throw him a breaking ball. I think you got to sit fastball there.
Ball 3. Three and 1. Here it is. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. He uses that short porch to an advantage. Home run.
36. Caleb Joseph.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the third baseline. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Now batting number 10.
Standing in, Adam Jones. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Drilled right back up the middle, and Jones is going to have himself a base hit. Now to the plate, Manny Machado. 1 in, 1 out. And Fernando Rodriguez enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And that one stayed too low apparently. Runners on first with 1 down. Soft liner towards center. In there, a base hit. Here's Jonathan Scope.
The second baseman, number 6, Jonathan Scope.
First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball.
Matt, this could be a real special inning. They've already hit a home run here, and now the real power is starting to come to the plate. We might be in for a light show.
And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A cold strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
Very weakly on the ground. That winds up foul.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that 2-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Hey, number 3 hole hitter up right now. Cleanup guy on deck. 2-ball, 2-strike count. I think pitcher wants to make something happen right here.
Full count. 3-2.
Well, no doubt in my mind, this has been the at-bat of the night so far.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Gone over the monster and out onto Lansdowne Street.
Up next for the
Stepping
Orioles,
up to the plate,
designated
Chris
hitter,
Davis.
Chris Davis. Your
So
attention,
they'll go to
please.
the bullpen now, and it'll be the
pitching for the Red
left-hander here
Sox,
to face the upcoming
number
left-handed
82,
batter. Fastball,
Josh
and he has to bend out of the
Smith.
way of that one. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike one. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. Stepping into the box.
First baseman, Pedro Alvarez. Your
Mark
attention,
Trumbo
please.
will be summoned
Pinch
off the
hitting
bench
for the
here as he'll
Orioles,
pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning.
Mark
Joe Kelly
Trumbo.
enters to make an
Now pitching
appearance
for
on
the
the
Red
mound
Sox,
as he inherits a runner
number
at first
56.
with 1 out in the inning.
Joe Kelly.
And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Settling in now, Danny Valencia. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Valencia.
And this one's in the dirt. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one. Davis rounds the corner and is headed home. Throw won't get him. Digging in, Kobe Rasmus. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Rasmus.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats.
He hit that changeup hard. Man, he saw it good. Just wasn't able to keep it fair.
And this one's tapped foul at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes. Now in the box, Mitch Moreland. He'll get things started
Leading
now
off
in the
for the Red
bottom of
Sox.
inning number 8.
First baseman.
First delivery to him on the way. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. Swing and a liner. And he drops it. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first.
Up next
Here's
for the
Jackie
Red Sox,
Bradley now.
Center fielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Taken in by Scope. There's 1. On to Trumbo, but not quite in time as they'll just get the 1. So
The
striding
shortstop,
forward
number
now,
2,
Xander
Xander
Bogaerts.
Bogaerts.
On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And here's a sinker that had a little bit too much dart to it there as it just about came in and nailed him. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Long throw to third. And no shot for Rasmus. He's in safely at third. And that'll bring in the speedy catcher Blake Swihart, who drove in 2 runs on a double in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Hey, this game is getting interesting real quick. The last thing you want to do on the mound is fall behind. Needs to get back in the strike zone right here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Grounded up the first baseline. One there. On to Trumbo, and they turn it. It's a double play, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Tim Beckham will be charged with trying to get on board leading off the ninth.
Beckham.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent, beware.
And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the ninth.
Caleb Joseph.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over near the line now as he makes the catch for the second out of the inning. Here's the center fielder now, Adam Jones. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the fourth. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall down there near Pesky's pole. On his way to third is Jones. The relay. And he is into third with his fourth hit of the ball game. At the plate, Manny Machado. He's working on a three-hit ball game right now. First delivery to him on the way. And this one gets away. A play at the plate. And the recovery will be in time. He's out at the plate. And into the box, Eduardo Nunez. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles.
Third baseman.
He's set and the pitch. Hit hard to the right, but foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Now this is swung on and sent out to Jones in center field. And he's got it for out number 1. Digging in now, Dustin Pedroia. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. And a ball 1-0. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And there's a sinker that he just spits on as it misses low.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Look out, and that'll give him a close shave. Now here's the pitch. And he mistimes that swing, and it's 3-1 now. He's set. Here's the 3-1. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. In now, Andrew Benintendi. He comes in 0 for 4 with an RBI in this one. From the stretch. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
They've done a real nice job keeping this guy under wraps in this one. No hits for him so far, and what stands out to me is they're going right after him. They're not pitching him like they're afraid he's going to do any damage.
There's that tight slider right there. Just missed getting under the hand.
He takes it to the opposite field, high and deep to left. And it bangs off the monster. He'll get it into second, and the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Now
trying to
right fielder.
Brad Brock will make an appearance here as he is in charge of trying to ring up the final out of the ball game.
Brad Brock. This change for the Orioles.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike 1. 0-1 count and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will get foul for strike 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first, and the Orioles are back in the win column again as they take game 3 of the series, and the ball game is over. As we wrap this one up tonight, it's time to show our appreciation for the man you see there, Adam Jones. Put that on a bubblegum card. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he played a nice game out there, as did some of his teammates, but he seemed to be the biggest difference maker, so he gets the nod in this one.
The winning pitcher is Darren O'Day. His record is now 2-0. Loss goes to A.J. Ramos. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 29 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Fenway Park, 36,298. We'd like to thank the Red Sox Nation for their continuing support and remind you to please drive home safely. Good night.